Hello everyone, I am PyroFalkon and this is Hardspace Shipbreaker. We took apart a big ship. Wait, I can say ass. We took apart a big ass ship and we've chipped away at the debt. We're at 1.105 billion. We're gonna keep working a little bit more. Probably get under 1 billion before the ending sequence of the game. I'm also being squalled because I only have 4 experience points. Oh yeah, I better explain that term. Just in case you don't know, if you have found me through this series or something, a squall is when you are very close but not quite to leveling up, and a true squall is when you are 1 experience point away. So, we're not true squalled, but I'm being squalled. Anyway, I'll have that last point pretty much immediately once we start the next ship. So... once again, we're looking... See, I don't want to just do the same ship over and over. Like, oh, actually, that would get me a lot fewer experience points, too. That's only 43 per stage. Wow. Let's do a couple easy ships, then. We'll do this javelin, which is much smaller. Because that's only, like, a single... You can even see visually that, like, this ship is both the fore section, the aft section, and the connectors. Whereas this ship is basically just that front section, I think. So we'll do this one. Again, another reason I love this game. It doesn't care which ships you do. If you just want to play this with the absolute easiest possible ships... That's 100% fine. You can just do it with the easiest possible ships. Who cares? The game doesn't care. The game just wants you to work. Alright, so we're going to fill up on fuel, even though I don't really need it. But the tethers are fine. And we're just going to get to work. We might be able to do 2 ships in 1 episode as a result. I don't know where that's going. Oh, one into the airlock. Oops. Oh, God. That's what I get for moving too quickly. That's going to be a pain in the ass to get out. Oh boy. Where is it? Where even is it? Oh, there it is. Gonna move a little slowly so I can extract it. There we go. And whaboosh. Okay, so as usual, first thing we need to do is get the reactor out of there. Ooh, everything's already depressurized? Only the airlocks are pressurized? Oh, baby. Easiest ship ever. Alright, so we're going to, well, let's take it one step at a time. Worst thing I can do is, assume. And, like... Or not assume, but, like, take this too easy. Wow, that took a lot of hit point damage. But the thing with this game is hit points are function... Or I should say value is a binary in this game. So, like, this antenna has 5 hit points denoted by those 5 little squares that I'm about to smack my face into. Right there. Those squares are the hit points. So... as long as it has 1 hit point remaining, it retains its full value. And if it has no hit points remaining, then it has very little to basically no value. So we explode it. And you can see it has 2 hit points remaining. Those 2 little pips are full. The other 3 are empty. But this still has full value. So you can get a little aggressive with it. So we're going to send that to the bin, to the barge. Okay, and then now we're going to go for that reactor. So we're going to just move around a little bit here. So first step, as always, is to flush it. Then we're going to... cut a hole. Actually, let's not cut that one. Let's cut it here. So this way the entire back cap can come off. The fewer cuts you make, the better for efficiency. It doesn't change the value, but just the fact that time is money means you generally want to make fewer cuts if you can get away with it and if you plan properly. Oh boy. Careful me. Okay. See, I'm too excited now because this is going to be such an easy ship, so I'm making some rookie mistakes here. There we go. Okay, so we want to get the thruster cap off, and then we can pull the engine out that way. And hopefully I do this a little bit more carefully, because in yesterday's episode, I did not do it very carefully, and as a result, the engine got kind of jammed in there. So I'm going to line up, I'm going to grab it, and we're going to go backwards very slowly. There we go. There we go. And now this entire cap can be moved into the processor. For now, I'm just going to get it out of the way. Because I don't really have a good angle to get it into the processor from here. So if you don't have a good angle, it's best not to force it. It's best to just kind of pull it apart, just get it out of your way, especially when you're trying to get the reactor dealt with, and then go from there. Because I would rather just move it and then be able to get these doors or panels dealt with, so the reactor will be easy to move.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
Come on, baby. A little bit more. Very precise. This is where I would actually prefer the mouse and keyboard for those kinds of maneuvers, but in general, this game's just way easier to play with a controller. Alright, so that's done. Now we can go in here. We've only barely crossed 5.5 minutes.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
Oh. Okay, reactor has now begun meltdown. We've got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. Did I just nearly send myself into the furnace? Oh, God. Okay, we're gonna accelerate and get away from that. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. No, everything's fine. You don't have to worry. You don't have to put, boy, Pyro, that was a close one, in the comments. Everything's fine. Everything was always fine and never wasn't going to be fine. Okay, anyway, we're gonna grab this, oops, distributor. Okay, launch that shit. Grab this, launch this shit. That went into the furnace. Oh well. Move this over a little bit. Huck that into the processor. Okay. So that's the hardest part of this done already. Okay, so now I'm going to get into the cockpit. I was going to cut it away, but I haven't even started it yet, so let's get into the cockpit and smack it, or cut it outward.
Airlock depressurizing.
There we go. So that thing we're going to have to be a little careful of. I just realized, wouldn't it be easier for me to just get that first? Yeah, because then that's a whole separate piece. So then if I tether it, that allows me to do grabbing and hucking on the cockpit, which is going to make this way easier. Grab it, huck it, grab it, huck it, grab it, huck it, Grab it. Huck it. What's that purple thing down? Oh, that's the reactor. Oh, that's fine. I'm not going to go after it. Grab it and huck it. Grab it and huck it. Grab it and huck it. So, any of you who are still watching this, by the way, you all have an important job. Since I don't look at game hype news, your job, your very important job for this channel, is if they ever do announce a sequel for this game, you all need to immediately spam me on every account that I own and tell me that a sequel is coming. It's PyroFalkon@hotmail.com. That's my... Yes, Hotmail, shut up. That's my personal email I've had since the dawn of time. And, of course, the Discord. You can find a Discord in the link for the Discord in the video description. Yeah, so your job is to spam the shit out of me and get me to acknowledge you that indeed a sequel is coming out. I don't know if they're ever going to make one, but they need to make one, so saith I, PyroFalkon, the streamer who's taken seriously. Probably. Maybe. Alright, so cut that. Is that everything? Oh god, oxygen! Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'm good. Everything's fine. At least that tells me my oxygen lasts almost 10 minutes, so I only need to do one oxygen purchase per work shift always. You got it, Hambones. I don't know why I called you Hambones, Weaver. Alright, is this done? Yes. Okay, so that goes there. And then we need to cutter the rest of this arrow bridge. Boosh. And a boosh. And a boosh. And a boosh. Yeah, this is divided into pieces now. It didn't used to be. You can go back and watch my old episodes. This never has been divided into pieces like this before. Did they have yet another patch I was unaware of? I did see that the game is now called Hardspace Shipbreaker PC Edition, so something's changed, because it didn't used to be called that, and it does make me wonder how it's different from, I don't know, other versions, if there even is something. Last time I did a... Good thing that didn't hit me in the head. Last time I did a session of the game, I mentioned I was going to actually read the patch notes, and guess what I didn't do? And if you guessed read the patch notes, you win one shiny cookie. Alright. So... Okay... If you're wondering why the cookie is shiny, it's because it's covered in mold and glitter. I don't know who put glitter on that cookie, but I would definitely not advise eating it. Alright, so we're going to tether that shit over here. And then we're going to try to get the ECU out of there, but to do that, I'm going to cut the airlocks out. Like a smart person. Instead of doing whatever goddamn nonsense I was doing in the last episode with the last ship. Because this is the smarter way to do it, and the way to do it that I know works. Why? What are you stuck on? I don't... You shouldn't be stuck on anything. Why are you stuck? What if I tether you? What's gonna happen? That's concerning. Alright, it's fine. We'll just cut everything else then. Minute and a half left. We should be able to at least get this airlock done. I just saw something give on it. There we go. Okay. Get that out of there. Get that out of there.
Transferring credits.
That one.
1 minute left, Cutter. I'd say get
Yeah, you got it, ham slice. My fuck. My big concern is just getting in there so I can get the the ECU out of there. I guess I should do this the exact same way I did it the last time. So first we cut this. See, this is why I should use the line cutter on that, because that takes so long to cut.
Destroyed. Please pay attention.
Okay, we just cut out. So whoosh. And whoosh. And whoosh. And that's kind of an extreme angle, but it should work. There we go. Job well done. That was a lot of money, and a very significant part of the ship, over a third of it. $7.5 million. Excellent. That'll be about $7 million profit as a result. And we hit level 14, so we can buy the next set of tethers, and I can do a little extra shopping because there's probably something else I can get a hold of. Plus, that should advance the story as well. The story, I believe, is tied to your level more than anything else. But we'll continue doing that after these ads. Sorry, guys, I need to get paid. And we're back. That's what I should do in my Patreon. I should set a long-term goal that if we get enough money coming in from the Patreon, I can turn off mid-roll ads. Here we go. We've got a new system now, radiation. That'll probably be on our next ship. And then a Gecko Station Hopper. That's a new class of ships. $7 million profit. Excellent. Oh, God.
52. Let's have a chat.
Can we not?
Al, we agreed we wouldn't change anyone's workload without talking. Did we? Oh, I think you might have suggested it at one point. But here's the thing. I'm looking at the reports, and this crew just still isn't quite hitting the targets. What are the targets? Well, they're higher than this.
Yeah.
So, we need to bump everyone up a level again. Wait, we just did that. We just raised them. Look, this team is good. You need to give good salvage to a good team. And for you, 52, that means you'll be moving on to, let's see here, radiation. That's right, nothing major. You're getting lots of it out there in space already.
Oh, good.
Let's go, team. Cutter, radiation filters are no...
It's all right, Weaver. I know what to do.
Try your damnedest not to hit them hard, or they'll kick up a cloud of radiated particulate. Nasty stuff. Reacts badly to fire. I'll be here if you need me. Weaver out.
All right, Weaver. Yeah, you can tell that that's pretty much tried the end of Weaver's patience. All right, so we need more tethers, or did I get that already? No, I didn't get it already. That's what I was waiting for. Boom! Got it. Okay, so now the next one will be at rank 17, so we've got a ways to go. I don't really need the range on the grapple, but the strength of the grapple is helpful. That's definitely helpful. Let's get the grapple strength. Let's see, cutter range is whatever. Okay, the cooldown. I want to save up for that. So that's only 10 more license points, and I'll have that. Cutter cooldown is very helpful. Okay, shouldn't be that hard to get to the next objective. We're already most of the way there. Let's get fuel and tethers.
Material accepted.
I'm spending a lot more for fuel than I thought. Maybe I should also increase my fuel capacity. Alright, I'm going to cancel the one tether we have, because that's probably going to be more trouble than it's worth. And instead, we're just going to look for how we can continue this operation. So first, we're going to get this entire thing out of here, this ring. And, oh yeah, I cut there so we can get the ECU out. Okay. And since I've got the ECU out, we can also get the door panels out.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Oh my god, I love this game so much. I just had another moment of like... I mean, you all know, I don't know if there was a specific word for it, but just the peace and the enjoyment, the pleasure, playing one of my favorite games. My hand is stuck. There we go. Just playing one of my favorite games, man. I mean, I've been playing games. It's not like I haven't been, but I've been a little stressed out lately. There have been things going on that I do not want to make public and will not make public, but the point is, things are okay. I am okay. Akamura and I are okay. But shit got a little stressful for a hot minute, and so although I've been playing games, they've kind of felt like work. That's the one problem with games like MMOs, that sometimes they feel like work, and especially when you're a community leader or whatever, then that just compounds the problem. I almost feel like I haven't been playing Final Fantasy XIV for pleasure in a hot minute. I've been doing what I need to do to keep up with everybody and also continue doing what I need to do as a guild leader, but I haven't really played the game to enjoy it. And that kind of hurts, you know, my enjoyment of it. Whoa, okay, now that gets to move. Do you have... Wait. Do you have an object on you? You do not. Okay. You can go to the processor. And games should be fun. There is certainly something to be said of, like, if a game isn't fun, you shouldn't play it. But I feel like some games, especially community games like an MMO, there's still a little bit of, what do you want to say, like, responsibility? You know? Just because I am the guild leader, so I need to be a little bit responsible for what's going on. And, you know, when I'm doing something that's work-ish, then that cuts into pleasure, and it's not always fun doing the work-ish parts of dealing with a guild. But anyway, the point is, I haven't played that many games for pleasure recently, and I gotta say, man, like, when it comes to Monster Rancher and Evil Genius, sometimes it can really feel like work doing YouTube, you know, doing the job. But with Hardspace Shipbreaker, man, it never feels that way. Like, this never feels like work to me. Which is ironic, since the entire point of the game is that it is your job. But this is just fun. This is just pleasure. This is as close to pleasure gaming for YouTube as anything I do. Oh god, be careful, mate. Okay, we're good. Alright, so I'm going to do the same trick I did last time, so I don't have to use demo charges. I'm going to use my spot cutter. And break this out this way. Oop. Let it cool down. This is why we want the heat upgrade on this. Or the cooldown upgrade, whatever you want to call it.
Material deposited.
Can tell when I'm concentrating when I stop speaking for a second. Alright, come on. Come on, fuel pump. Or fuel canister, I guess. Oh shoot, we have a new data drive to work with. I forgot. That's
Salvage secured.
gonna have to be in just a hot second. Alright, let's be a little aggressive again here. No, well, yeah. So about here. See, this takes so long for me to aim properly that it might be faster to use it as a spot cutter. Just, yeah, it's probably faster to do it that way. Okay. So that's on its way. See, in here, I wonder if it would be faster. Well, it would definitely be faster if I just sent the entire thing into the barge. But that would also mean the metallic ring that's holding these on would be going to the wrong place, and I wouldn't get money for them, for better or worse. Well, I guess for worse. That's what I love about this game, man. I would love to see someone who is much more brilliant than me kind of try to figure out what the absolute most efficient way is to get there. Like, is it worth, you know, the time it takes to carefully cut all this stuff, or do you want to just cut the ship in half and huck part of it into the barge and the other part into the furnace and then be done with it no matter what? And again, the game doesn't care if you play that way. Like, there's no punishment for going higher with your debt. Like, the game won't even punish you directly for, like, you could wake up and then immediately go to bed again. And you would start racking up the debt since you're not getting any revenue, but the game doesn't care. Like, they'll just let you, which is cool. I like it when games just kind of let you do whatever. Alright, so that goes there. Okay. And this we send into the processor. And that should be able to sneak through. Yep. Same path as before. Excellent. So then the rest of this also goes to the processor. So for that, we'll just use the line cutter.
Warning. Oxygen reserves are low.
Okay, that time I heard that. Oxygen reserves are low. I'm going to finish making these cuts and then deal... Wait, did I do it already? Wait, did I fully cut this or did I miss something? I guess I fully cut it. Okay, hold on. Oh, God. Go, me, go! Go faster!
Credits applied.
I've been playing games with Soul, friend and fan of the channel, and I have some of my speech mannerisms, such as calling myself me, have rubbed off on her, and it's really funny to hear her pick up my speech patterns. Makes me really happy. Alright, so... Okay, that is everything, yeah? Yeah, that is everything. Wonder when I cut that other part. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so now... I'm going to try this like this and see if it can drag the pipes with it. Because if it can, that'll be less I'll have to move. Yeah, it's totally dragging the pipes with it. Fantastic. Alright, so while that's going on, we'll start dragging these down here. The cargo pods.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
Kind of getting a little rambunctious with my thruster here. Not able to control my speed as well. I bet the Akamura has her headphones in.
Credits transferred.
Yep, I was right, because she would not have let it go if she had heard me use that phrase. Okay, remember that you are a mature Akamura.
Deposit secured.
I just said I was getting a little rambunctious with my thruster.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
That's what I thought.
Oh, are you now?
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
If you were dressed more appropriately, I would have gotten that smile at least on camera, but I'll keep you off. Or rather, you are on camera. That smile was on camera, but I won't post it. Anyway, so we just did a big chunk of work. Let's open that airlock. That'll depressurize the entire ship. Grab these posters. You put an Easter... I won't see it. Like, the way I edit the videos, I won't even see you down there. I would have to note for myself... You poked my shoulder? Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, because the way I edit the videos, I don't even see anything that's outside the frames, unless... Holy shit. Okay, that wasn't just me, right? You heard that too? Okay. It sounded like the glass of the window came off the track. Like it was gonna fall inward. I'm gonna have to check that in a sec. It sounded like it. Because that window isn't in there securely. It never has been because of this apartment, so... It usually isn't a problem, and usually it only happens, like that shit only happens when there's a really strong gust of wind, so... And there isn't one, so I don't know what the hell's going on. It's fine, the apartment's haunted, it's all good. Okay.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Alright, anything else? Got this. And then
Salvage secured.
this.
Account credit applied.
Okay. And then I don't think I need to take this back panel off, do I? Because the whole thing might get cut away here. And if that's true, then that'll save me a little time. Right? Is this whole thing separate now? Yes, it is. Awesome. Yeah, that saves me a couple cuts and a little bit of time. Fantastic. Okay. Doing good. Pyro doing good.
Looking like you got about a minute left, Cutter.
Copy that, Weaver. So what I should do, I'm going to start cutting the airlock off. Yeah, these little ships are awesome. Wait. Okay, I already got the panel off of it, so you can go to the barge. And then you come here, and you can go to the barge. I meant the processor on that panel.
Valuable object processed.
There we go. Look at that, man. We are doing very, very well. Maybe I should just stick to small ships. It wouldn't take as... that's probably less fun to watch. Well, whatever. Nearly 7 million on that one. We have just about that much remaining. Only 32% remaining. I should be able to get this done in 3 shifts. So... that's awesome, man. We are see, sometimes maybe doing the smaller ships is best. I should show off each of the models of ships so you can see how they are removed. Especially since I'm trying to tag the videos on the timestamps when I do different models of ships. But anyway, we're gonna finish that up after these ads. And we're back. Just a third of the ship to go. We made 6.3 million there. Looks like we've got an email. Got a couple. Thank you to our members who shared reports of administer activities, giving us a better picture of the situation across stations. As administrators have gone unchecked, and without the ability for workers to report misconduct, the union has been seen unsafe and unfair working conditions rising at many stations. Oh, the union has seen it. Okay. We're particularly concerned at the sudden loss of contact with some of our members. We're still waiting for more info, but suspect that Lynx is wrongfully terminating employment. We want you all to know that we're still here. Unionization is a right. We will continue to fight for your voice. Hope is action. Solidarity is strength. And while we're here, Data Miner has now dealt with a new thing. We are not friends here. Butcher Michelle, ship hand, first found on the Oh, God, words. Audio log. Oh, there we go.
It has come to my attention that some of you believe that you are my peers, equals. Allow me to disabuse you of this notion. You are my crew, and this is my ship. And aboard this ship, you do what I say, when I say it, with no questions, no insubordination, and no doubt. When I chose you to work for me, I did so because I believed you would trust me implicitly and carry out my commands to the last order. We deliver cargo here. We do not perform concerts. We do not host raves, and we certainly do not imbibe any mind-altering substances. I expect you to be the best of the best. When I awoke to your intolerable racket, I was enraged. I was. But I am a merciful captain. I am giving you all a second chance. There will be no music aboard this vessel, unless that music is from the Baroque era. Should you wish to entertain yourselves when you are off duty, and aboard my ship you are never truly off duty, I have copies of Moby Dick, Ben-Hur, available to be borrowed, as long as you take the utmost care with them. If you are found with any personal books you have illegally brought aboard my ship, they will be spaced, no matter what the title. As long as you are aboard my ship, I am your captain, and you are my crew. We are not friends here.
I actually respect that. I don't like it, and I don't want to be that kind of captain, but I respect it. Oh, did I get a circuit? Oh, awesome. Ooh, okay, so we've got that. We've got the dampener. We've got the wires. We've got a distributor. We've got a circuit, a filter, wires, and a rod. Nope, I need 2 rods. Okay, so I need a piston, a heat sink, and 1 more rod. We got a bunch of more levels done for our ship, so Beulah's starting to really come together. Awesome. How you doing, old girl? I will be flying you one day, and we're going to fly out of here. Alright, so let's get that repaired. 97 Lynx tokens. Ah, the cooldown, yes. Okay, so we definitely want that one. Fuel capacity. Yes. And then the next fuel capacity is only 3 more license tokens. I don't think we need anything else immediately. So we're good. One thing I've been avoiding is this, the audio resynth. That allows you to hear what's going out in space. There's another classification of ship, and I'm wondering if I have to get these speakers in order to get that, but I'm not 100% sure yet. I'll have to get them eventually. Alright, anyway, let's roll. So, hopefully we can get this ship done on this one shift. I don't see why we wouldn't be able to, as long as I'm efficient and fairly quick. Because I don't think there's a lot going on the ship otherwise. Let's blow this antenna off. Okay, and then, as before, for me, the most efficient thing to do is take the airlocks out.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Like so. So I have a question for you all, by the way. It just occurred to me. And there is no right or wrong answer. I just want honesty. Because I'm curious. How many people watching this episode now are mainly listening to it for background noise? I stress the word mainly. Like, if you just glance away for half a second, that is not mainly. And if you're just watching it occasionally for like a minute out of the hour, then that is definitely mainly watching it for background noise. I'm just curious, because I know a lot of my audience tends to watch a lot of my stuff for background because I have a soothing voice and like I'm not wacky guy, and also I don't use rapid cuts or any of that other nonsense that certain other Let's Players do. But I'm just curious. It makes no difference to me, but I don't know. Because I don't think there'd be a way I could take advantage of it either way. Which is why, you know, like I said, I don't really consider it an issue either way. Is that a rod? That is a piston. Did I need that? I think I might have needed that. Okay, so this... Which section did I just cut? This one. Yep, that whole thing is moving. Okay. Oh, there's a thruster cap that didn't... Wow, some of this stuff did not get into the processor like it should have. Well, let's do a little cleanup here, because this is going to affect the value of my ship anyway. And this got lucky that it didn't go into the furnace. There we go. Okay, anything else? Oh yeah, my big cap here that I didn't mess with yet. Let's bring you here, and then I can direct you into the processor. Okay, so next... okay, let's take those airlocks out.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
And there's another pickup. I'm going to do this carefully so I don't accidentally hit it. Anyway, yes. I don't think I'd be able to take advantage of using me for background noise. I mean, the nice thing is, actually, if you do use my videos generally for background noise, then that further is good reason not to waste time, like, putting memes or doing rapid cuts or going too crazy with editing. And I believe that is one thing that sets me apart. One of the problems I have is that I want to make it. And you all know this. I'm not saying anything that is a surprise. I want to make enough from YouTube that it is my job. It is my living, and I don't have to worry about money. And one of my worries, especially lately, is that my style just will never allow it to happen. There's plenty of opinions about how a channel should be run, what kind of editing you need to do, and there's certainly some things that are popular to do based on, the genre and everything. Like Let's Plays in general nowadays are very heavy with the graphical effects and the rapid edits. And I basically run my show sort of like it's streams, even though they are episodes. And YouTube has evolved away from that. So, as a result, my channel may never reach those kinds of echelons where I can, where that can take the place of a job or a standard job. Which kind of sucks, and it's disappointing, but at the same time I reject the notion that the audience is so small on YouTube for my style that it's actually impossible to succeed. I believe I can succeed. I just somehow need the audience to find me. Enough of an audience to find me. You found me, and clearly if you're watching these episodes, I'm doing something right. You probably are not the type who appreciates the super weird mega ultra cuts and the rapid fire nonsense that a lot of Let's Players do. That's gone forever. Anyway, so, while I haven't given up hope, and while I do believe there is an audience for just about everything, it does come down to what does the majority audience want. And I honestly wonder if just the way I do things is just not majority enough. You know what I mean? If just I'm not exciting enough to really make it, But if that is true, I would rather do things my way than to completely change who I am. Because that would just upset the audience I do have, and I don't want to do that. And I'm not that guy anyway. I'm not fake memes screamer guy. It's just not who I am. It's not in my makeup. So it is what it is, but, And it's also kind of a loaded question. It was pointed out to me that, like when I first asked about using Facecam, it was first pointed out that I was not doing a random sample, because clearly the majority of the audience here does not care whether I'm using Facecam, because they didn't use Facecam for 11 years. But I wanted to ask anyway, because, that matters. You matter. Video games don't matter, but you matter. Someone's gonna get real pissed one day when I say that. I should bust that out when I do Monster Rancher Ultimate Kaiju. That'll quickly divide the audience, and that will quickly show me who is on my side. And will be a lifelong PyroFalkon fan, and those who are absolutely never going to be. Alright. Grab it and huck it. Grab it and huck it. Grab it and huck it. Grab it. Oh god. And huck it. Grab it. And huck it. Grab it. Huck it. I am very aware of my oxygen issue. Grab it. Huck it.
Salvage deposited.
Grab it.
Applying credits
Huck
to
it.
account.
Grab it. Huck it. Yeah, I'm going to have to get oxygen. There's all the salvage goals.
Critical oxygen levels.
Yeah. I'm going. I'm going, Suit. Thank you, Suit. I appreciate it. I really do. Okay.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Okay. So I believe that's everything in this cube. Oh, nope, there's one more panel. Door panel. Grab it. And huck it. Okay.
All right. You got 5 minutes left in this shift cutter.
And oh, there's another one.
We were out.
Grab it. Huck it. And that's everything. So this whole thing goes to the furnace.
Deposit secured. Credits awarded.
And this goes to the processor.
Object accepted.
And then this thing is the only big thing left. So once this gets swallowed up by the furnace, I'll cancel the tethers and then send it into the processor. There we go.
Credits.
Tethers canceled. You go here. And you, whoops. You go here. Okay. So all I've got to do left is clean up. We're going to make sure that there's no objects lying around. Oh, those are for the barge. Okay. Oh, there's something. What are you? Was that the panel I sent into wherever? Wow, I actually grabbed it. I don't think I need any more range on my grapple if I can grab it from there. That was crazy. Yeah, I think that's it. So once this thing gets into the processor, we'll be good to go. I'm going to try to speed it up a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Come on, buddy. You can get in there. Go home. Go to your home. There we go. That'll probably get me the rest of the way. No, just keep on going. Keep on going. There we go. Break tethers. And done. So there's very little left. Not enough for me to worry about hunting down. We got everything already. We can end the shift. I should have bought tethers before actually ending the day, but that's fine. Yep, only 69,000 remained. Not bad. Definitely not worth worrying about. Damn, that was quick. Okay, are you alright, Akamura? Okay. I know. What? I'm gonna go talk to Akamura in just a sec. Wait, that was that? How long was that? That's probably the end of an episode. Yeah, that was close to an hour. All right, so that's gonna do it for today. I'll work on a bigger ship next time for a longer episode, but it's kind of nice doing these short ones. Maybe I should alternate short and big. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. See you again tomorrow for another episode. No, in 2 days, sometime soon. You'll see it. Bye.